Welcome to Monday Morning with Rodney. Today I want to talk to you about being pushed around. There comes a point in every Christian life, every person's life, that sometimes you get tired, that you've been pushed around, that you've been pushed to the edge, that you have been pushed down, that you've been stepped on, that people have overlooked you time and time again, and that now you're at the point that you're tired of being pushed around. I'm at my edge. I'm at the end. I'm at the cliff. The old rap song that we listened to back in the day, "Don't push me because I'm close to the edge." You know, I'm trying not to lose my head. You know, life is like a struggle. Sometimes it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Yeah, that's the way we feel. Those words are the fact that we have been through so much. We are going through so much in our own season. We're struggling with our own problems, with our own addictions, with our own things that our own lust that we are so wrapped up in. Then you have the things to deal with your family members. You have things to deal with your friends. You have things to deal with in your own church. And it's just pushing you to the point that you can't be pushed any further. You say, I'm at my wit's end, I'm at my rope end, I'm at my Red Sea experience. I can't go any further right now. I feel like giving up. I feel like throwing in the towel because I've been pushed around for so long, and now it's time to push back. Today is the day I want you to just say, enough is enough. I'm pushing back now. I'm reclaiming my position. I'm planting my feet. I'm getting my weight up. And I'm going to push back right now. Push, pray until something happens. I know you heard the acronyms before. You heard that phrase before. Paul says, pray without ceasing, pray with all supplication. Prayer is so important because people will push you to your end. If people continue to push you, you're going to begin to fight back. And I find my way sometimes by the pushing mechanism, by how they push me, is to fall down on my knees and begin to pray. Because sometimes, you get to the point that you don't know what else to do. You throw up your hands, you give it to God, and you ask God, what is it that you want me to do? What is it that you're trying to tell me? Why are people continue to try to walk over me because of who I am or what my nature is? Why is it that people look at me funny and treat me certain ways because I try to do the right things? I'm looking at what would Jesus do, and Jesus would get tired too. Jesus got tired when he walked into the temple. He found them selling these handicapped, the bootleg, if you will, the bootleg sacrifices that they were charging people to get the change, that they were doing all these things that you have took my Father's house, which is a house of prayer, into a den of thieves. So they had pushed him to the limit. They had pushed him. You have sin. You have disgraced my Father's name. You have not treated me with respect. But now you're going to go into my Father's house. You're going to do what you want to do. You're going to sell. You're going to have all these things up in my Father's house, and I'm not taking it anymore. He pushed back. He took matters into his hands, and he pushed them to where they knew not to try him, not to test him like that again. So today I want you to know that you don't have to continue to be pushed around. You pray to God. And you asking him to fight your battles. You let him come in with his whip, with his nine tails, and let him whoop your enemy. Let him whoop those people that continue to push you around and abuse you on a daily basis. Whether or not it be your family members, whether or not it be your enemy or your people on your job. Everyone has a breaking point. Have you reached your breaking point? Well, if you reach that breaking point, I suggest to you that you begin to pray right now. You begin to pray to God. Ask him to help you deal with this situation. Ask him to walk before you. Ask him to guide your feet, and most of all, to guide your tongue. Because once you get pushed so far, that thing in your mouth that we talked about from James, the thing that's so hard to contain, that tongue. Once you start letting that joker go, once you start letting that tongue fly, it's gonna cause some damage. It's going to cause some damage to relationships. It's going to cause some damage on personal feelings. Most of all, it can cause some damage in your personal witness. So pray without ceasing. And our next Monday morning, we're going to talk a little bit more about prayer. But I want you to start today. Start as soon as you hit stop on the video. Start as soon that you can, asking God to step into the midst of the situation. He's fully aware of it. Take it to Him and share it with Him. And then, from that point on, pray without ceasing. Pray with all supplication. That you're not going to be pushed around anymore. You're not going to be bullied anymore. Just because I'm a Christian does not mean I won't get upset and I won't turn my God loose on you. But you have to be in the right position to do that. And that right position is being down on your knees, praying to God, asking Him to help you. That's Monday morning, Rodney. God bless you and we love you.